Welcome back to the Shabby Chic Vintage Chicks. My name's Angie, and we're going to work a little more on this tray. Welcome to my page if you're new. Thanks for stopping in. Make sure you say hi. I love to chat with all of you. All right, so I've got it all taped off how I want the stripes. And I'm having a hard time to decide. Am I going with a very light, like almost a grayish pink? Am I going with a brighter pink, which is called Vintage Cupcake or Darling? Or am I going to mix them both, which is kind of where I think I'm heading. Make sure you say hi, guys. Let me know who's here. I just want to make sure I'm in the right space. Ah, Mary Jo. Mary Jo, make sure you send me your address, even though I probably already have it. No, I don't know if I have yours or not. Mary Jo, make sure you send me your address. I'm sending you happy mail. Either you can decoupage with your napkins, or you can just use them to have, you know, a bright, cheery moment while you're having your morning coffee or tea. It's Country Chic paint. We have it on the website. And that's what I'm going to use on my tray. Hello, Dorothy. I was just chatting with Dorothy a few minutes ago in Messenger. If everyone doesn't mind, I'm not going to say what the prayer request is. But if you could just remember Dorothy's family in prayer, that would be amazing. Thank you very much. Hi, Kim. Okay, so y'all know, I'm just saying, I'm not an expert. I'm just playing. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to give those a stir to start off with. They're looking a little thick for me, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a blob of this over here on my table. And I'm going to put a blob of this one over here on my table to work with. I'm going to dampen my brush first just because my paints seem a little thick anyways. Okay, I'm going to pick up some of the pink. I'm going to pick up some of the lighter color, the Darling, and I'm going to do my blending. Okay. Now, I've already taped this off, and it might not be perfect. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Sophie. But it's what I'm going to do, okay? It is what it is, okay? Just bear with me here. On this fun angle, I don't know. I might not be able to do the two colors like I want. It's kind of, it goes up, but it dips in. So it's kind of hard to get. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work for me. I can't get a steady stroke in there. Like it's going to be darker in some spots and lighter in others. Well, let me keep playing. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If I don't like it, I can always paint over it. But it is awkward to get a nice even stroke around that corner. Some angles are just awkward. Actually, that time it worked much better. Maybe it's the angle I'm holding on my brush here. I'm going to keep going on that angle. It seems to be working well. So, what's everybody doing this beautiful Friday night? It has stopped raining here. I don't know if it's going to start up again, but it has stopped raining, so that's kind of nice. I'm just concentrating here. going to dry that up, and then we're going to go around and do it again. Watching me and reading. Anything interesting that you're reading? I've been caught up, guys. I watched, I love old movies, okay? Well, new shows that look like old times. Does that make sense? So, Bridgerton's is what I was watching. I'd watched it a while ago, but they came out with, you know, the new series. So I had to watch it all over again. So I was watching Bridgerton. Now I'm watching the second part to that one. It's Queen something or other. Queen Charlotte, I think it's called. Okay? You're getting ready for the storm. Oh, is it going to hit hard there? So that's what I've been doing today while I've been crafting and tidying up stuff and getting caught up on laundry. You know, all the stuff. I've been watching a movie or watching the show during that. But I'm almost done it. And then I'm like, what am I going to watch next? What will be my next go-to series? Do any of you have a good series to watch? I need some tips on that. I like that darling color in there. It's like a very pinky gray. I wouldn't like it all in that, but I do like a hint of that in there. What have you been watching? Watching my live stream and knitting a blanket. Oh, you're talented. I cannot knit. I wish I could knit. Oops, I almost did the wrong section. I cannot knit. I wish I could. I'm just lacking the patience for that. I'm sure I could do it if I put my mind to it, but it's the whole, like if a project takes me more than a couple days, it's lost my interest. And very short attention span. I need that instant gratification of ta-da! It's just the way I'm wired. Longevity is not my strong suit. Or halfway through the blanket, I'd be like, but what if I tried this? And then it would totally, you know, script the pattern. Daniel D is with us, and Rebecca, hi. Welcome. Nope, I got the wrong angle again. If I get the wrong angle on it, I just can't get in to that swoop around. It's like it skips. Just going to dampen my brush again too. It's seeming a little dry. And then sponge it off. I think that's coming along. What do y'all think? Are you liking this so far? And yes, I know it's several coats, but it's just trying to get that highlight of that darling color in there and the dark pink without it looking streaky or skipping. Chunk of something right there. There we go. I'm liking that. No. It's the only thing with chalk paint I find I get quite a few little chunks. There we go. Okay, I think that is really quite cool. Can you see how it's kind of like it's definitely two tones in there? I think I like that. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back my tape gently. And I'm going to see if I like my sections. Makes me nervous when I pull it off of the image. I'm like, please don't pull up paint. Like I did pull up a little bit of paint up there because I guess it wasn't totally dry. But that'll have to be just touched up. But my stripes are looking pretty good. Can you see that little spot right there? It might not even be showing up for you guys. But I know it's there. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying this. You like the color? I could have done it in straight pink, but I just wanted a hint of something else in there. Just add a little extra interest. Okay. Sticky, sticky. So these are kind of like bigger sections than I did last time, but I just thought it'd be kind of fun just to switch it up a little bit. All right. Oops, totally missed the garbage over there. So what do we think so far? It's pretty cool. I'm liking it. So I am going to have to touch up the white right there. Other than that, it's pretty good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean off my brush. Bring over my rag. And I'm going to do the outside edge in just the pink without the lighter color. Okay. That, oops. That rinse bucket over there is getting kind of mucky. I should have cleaned that out earlier. Okay, there we go. All right, so just the pink. Actually, let's grab, I did grab the pink, the, whatever you call it, the bigger brush. Just because it's so nice for getting in all that detail. Oh no! Good luck, Mary. She lost her power. The power is out there. I was worried mine was going to go out all day. Like it flickered a couple times. But it didn't go totally out. Wendy, you're late to the party. That's okay. That's okay. I did a mixture, for those of you just catching up. I did a mixture of the vintage cupcake with a hint of Darling, which is kind of like, it's like a grayish mauvey pink. It's got a bit of everything in there. I mixed that in on my stripes just to add some interest. just because the flowers kind of have that grayish hint to them as well. So I just thought it would be pretty. And so far I'm loving it. And now right now it's not the smoothest coat that I'm doing, but I am getting it into all these details. And that's just the cupcake. I gotta say, I love this brush, but I do wish that the fairing on it came down a little longer. I didn't need this long of brush. I wish someone would design a brush just for me that had the same point, but not as much, you know, length of the bristle. I like it a little stiffer by having the fairing come down. I've done where I've wrapped an elastic around it to give me that extra support, but I didn't think of it tonight. So now I'm just kind of pinching it, and you can see I'm actually holding on to the bristles just because that's where I'm more comfortable. I find I get a little more control. Some people can hold their brush way up here, and it don't work for me. Okay. So now that I got it in all the details, I'm just going to go in there and I'm going to smooth it. And we're going to kind of work up to this edge. And it is going to take a couple coats, but. I go quiet, it's just because I'm thinking. I'm just concentrating. What did you all have for supper, or is it supper time where you are right now? I just did a leftover hamburger because it was me at home alone. So when we make our burgers from Costco, they're my favorite burgers. We tend to just cook up the whole sleeve of them so that when there's nights that we don't feel like cooking, we just reheat a burger in the microwave. And we don't cook it like all the way. It's a little, you know, it's par cooked so that I can just heat it up. We tend to do that a lot. Just because none of us, well, a lot of times it's just me at home. You had pork chops and fries. Okay, I did cook pork chops today. I'm just not eating them yet. I cooked them because I had them thawed out and I was going to cook them the other day, but it was too hot. So I had to cook them up today because I didn't want them to go bad. But so they got cooked and put into the freezer for next week. It's 9:02 there. Okay, so you're an hour ahead of me. It is 8:03 here right now. But yeah, my husband came home at lunchtime and he was like, "Are you making the pork chops?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "There's nobody home tonight." Well, first of all, if I wanted to eat the pork chops, I should be able to eat the pork chops. Whether anybody's home or not, that's not my fault. But second of all, oh, you had pork chops tonight too. Oh my gosh. But I didn't. I was like, no, I know that. I'm just cooking them up so they don't go bad. But yeah, just the way he said it, I was like, seriously? You'll go out to eat. The other ones are gone out having fun. And just because I'm at home, I'm supposed to not. But, oh well. I didn't eat the pork chops. I had a leftover burger. But I did think about it because they looked pretty tasty. Do I have paint on my shirt? Honestly, I don't think it's paint. I don't think it's paint. Good eye, though. I was actually out weeding the garden after I had my burger. I went out and weeded the garden. So it was probably something that I was picking up and carrying outside. It's probably just dust and dirt, but good eye. I didn't look in the mirror, obviously, before I came live. That's too funny. Not that it would bother me because it does have some stains on it lower down. I have good shirts for when I leave the house on the rare occasion. And then I have my regular painting clothes. This would be painting clothes or gardening or whatever. But thank you for watching out for me. It would not surprise me if I got paint on me. Oh, this is going to look so pretty. And then I am going to put a resin on this too. That is my plan. All right. I'm at the point now that I just keep going around and it's not drying properly, so it's kind of pulling up as I go. So I'm going to quit that part and I'm going to clean up some of my mess. Let's get some of this out of the way. There we go. Okay. Wash up my fingers, and then how about we go on to doing some... Yeah, I'm amazed when they can do it in their good clothes too. I have to look at my shirt first. Like, I bought clothes for lives, and the first time I wear it, I'm like, you are a pretty shirt, but this is going to be, you know, the first and the last time that you look this good. Because I am a messy crafter. Yeah, some people can get all dolled up and craft, eh? And I'm like, not a chance. Not a chance. Get that out of the way. I'm getting better. I've actually, you know, I've had these pair of jeans for about a year and there's no paint on them yet. Because usually I'm even dropping it down there. So I've improved my game. Oh, I got a little fleck. Something. Dang it. A little fleck of something. Tweezers. Nope, no tweezers. Let's see if I can. There it is. Get that little fleck out of there. Okay. All right, so put that in water. Let's go ahead and work on the fine line crackle, even though that this part's wet. And as I say this, I pull it out and I'm like, oh, I know my fine line crackle's getting a little thick. I forgot. I need to order another one. So we got part one, we got part two. The first one goes on, it's white and hazy. Very sticky. Yeah, it's a little thick because it's getting closer to the bottom. You're going to want a really good dry brush. Yeah, I did make that. Actually, here, I'll show you up close. It's really cute. It's like this. It's got dimension. Look at that handle. It's wooden. It's got a hook up top so that you can hang a square from it. So like a 4x4 square can go up there, or a 4-inch round could hang up there. It's really cute. Yep, it is in my shop. It is, Jazz. Okay. I thought about putting it in my auction, but I love it too much. Okay, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to apply my crackle. It's raining again. like big time again. Oh, man. I thought we were done with it. I didn't look at the weather. It's probably going to do it for a few days. But like, it's like big time raining. It's not just like light rain. But my creek is going to love it. If we get sun tomorrow, I should go out and show you what the difference is on the creek. Because it makes a huge difference if you get a day of rain like this. So I'm just trying to get a nice even coat on here. It's one thing with this darker image, I can see it much better. Okay. I'm going to turn it the other way. And while I'm doing this, y'all start thinking about what kind of wax should I put in the cracks after? What color? Because that's also going to determine what color we do for highlighting all those roses in the trim of this tray. The last one, I think we did pink and silver, or was it pink and gold? I can't even remember. Pink and gold, I think, because I had to order new rhinestones, wasn't it? Let's get rid of those few brush strokes here if we can. Not that it really matters, they'll be disguised. There we go. All right. I'm going to drop that in water. And then we're going to let this dry up. Now, it is always best. Rose gold or bronze. Okay. It is always best if you get up and you walk away. But, you know, if I was to do that every time you're supposed to get up and walk away, it's going to be like part 1, part 2, part 22. So we're going to speed up the process a little bit. And if you're speeding up the process, you're going to want to be careful because you can overheat this stuff and then it won't crack properly, okay? You're saying rose gold. I don't know if I have a rose gold. Oh, rose gold? If I don't, I'm wondering why I don't. And you really got to be careful because it's a metal tray, right? So the metal tray is going to heat up. And you don't want that. Okay, so lift it up so it gets some ventilation from the backside. Make sure it's not getting warm. See how it's going clear? It's getting a little warm though. I'm gonna change it over to this one just because it's a little less heat. It's also quieter. Another fleck of something in there. Goodness gracious. And I know I own several sets of tweezers. Like, what the hey, man? the heck? I bet you Maya has borrowed them and put them in with her jewelry making stuff. Is that jewelry making or is that... Yeah, that's jewelry making stuff. Let's see if she's taken my tweezers again. I'm blaming her, or maybe it wasn't her. I don't know what else she would use them for, so it must not be her. That means that the culprit of this issue, sadly, would be me. Would be me. And that's a big problem, because then we really don't know where anything is. Tweezers. Oh, goodness gracious me. Okay, well, we'll do it this way. Now, where was that fleck? It's a little, there we go. It's a tiny speck of paint. I had a tiny dot of paint there. There we go. I think I got it all. It's like I dropped a crumble. Nothing else, right? Before we continue? Okay. But we are almost, hey, Jamie. We're almost clear. She's just got like a fuzzy little beard almost right now. But we're almost clear. Once that's totally clear, then we can go ahead with our second step. It's going to drive me nuts that I don't know what I did with all my tweezers, though. There's one set out in the shed, because we took them out there for resin. But I should own like 3 or 4 sets. Or more. Are y'all like that? Or do you own 6 sets of scissors and you're always looking for scissors? 6 sets of tweezers and you're always looking for tweezers? 'Tis my life. Hi, Mindy. I'm just crackling the centerpiece, and it's just step 1 that's on there so far, Cindy. It's getting a little warm. The resin out there, I haven't been back out there. I walked away. See, that's the good thing about it being in the she shed, is I just walk away. Otherwise, I'd be touching that thing and looking at it, and if there was a spot, I'd try to fix it, where you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just leave it alone, so I've been good. I'm going to have to try and cool this off, guys, because it's getting pretty warm. I just don't want to bake it because it's so cute. And I'm running out of silver trays. You can't believe that. It's true. I've walked away. I have not went back out and looked at it. But now that you're saying that, I'm like, oh, I should go look at that before bed. Because technically, it's like, how many hours should I be leaving that? I didn't ask Brittany. She just said overnight. But she's probably doing it in the evening and then going to bed, right? Where I did it this morning. So maybe it's safe to touch. Maybe I should be messaging her. Oh, by the way, talking about Brittany, she messaged me today, guys. So for those of you, how many of you know who my daughter Brittany is? Okay. Have you been watching when she used to do lives with me or workshops? Give me some hearts if you know who Brittany is. I should put more items out there. I know. I know. How many of you remember who Brittany is? Okay. How many of you remember her faux foods? Have you seen her faux foods that she makes out of polymer clay and stuff? She was thinking of maybe doing a live with her faux foods. Would you guys like that? Or doing another workshop? What would you guys prefer? What would you guys like? She called me tonight and was asking me. Okay, guys, it's almost ready. I just don't want to rush it. But see how her lip just looks smeared? That's the only spot that's left. Oh, and a little spot by her ear. Both. Sophie's saying both. She makes the most amazing faux food stuff. I think she's going to put a post over the next couple days if she hasn't done it already, because she asked me if she could do it. Showing one of her newest ones that she's been working on. Another workshop come fall. That's easier because, you know, Brittany, she loves doing her fall decor and her Christmas decor. So that would be right up her alley. But I think she's thinking about maybe even putting a couple of her pieces in an auction. If anyone was interested in my auction. I was like, I don't know. You could try it. I think people would love it. Really just walk away at this point. Jamie thinks people would love it. I think so. Oh, Jamie's agreeing to the workshop. And by the way, we were, if you saw the pictures, we were going through all the chalk stuff yesterday. She did really well. I think she only took home like 12 transfers. I think that's about it. It was just about 12. And I don't know how many I have for the auction. Well, it's going to be more than one auction. Because we're going to do some new and some brand new. And then I've got some gently used ones that I'll put in auction too. All retired. I think they're all retired. I would be surprised if any of them are available anymore. And I found a whole bunch more chalk surfaces in my cupboard. So, yeah, she did really well. She only took 12 items. She had a hard time choosing. But yeah, she took 12 items and then she's like, okay, I think I can call it quits. And I was like, you sure? And she's like, oh, I don't know. She's like, you better do an auction sooner or I might change my mind. And then I think, I'm not sure, but I think she might have a couple to bring from her place too, to add into it that she didn't already have here. Because most of them we just threw together over the years. I'm so close, guys. I just don't want to rush it here. Sorry, this is taking longer. Yeah, she is still a designer. Whoop, wait, oh, penguins. Okay. One of your top people loves penguins, and you put it up like that. How rude. What? I know you love penguins. What am I missing? What did I do? Jamie, by the way, did you see that? Maybe this is what you're talking about. That little post of that little tiny penguin. That is because in the bottom of, I put a lot of my transfers, like for seasons, inside those big envelopes, right? And in the very bottom, I found this little penguin. It goes with some other set. Oh, yeah, the naming game. Yeah, that's what it is. The reason I have that naming game is not just because you guys could get a free prize. It's because I don't know where that goes. I'm trying to figure out which transfer that goes with. Because it was in the bottom of my pile, and I don't know which one it goes with. I thought it was with the North Pole one. You're not going to know the name. Well, Jamie, if I can't figure it out, I might just send you that tiny little penguin because I don't know where it goes. I thought it went with the North Pole snow globe. But I looked at the picture and I didn't see it on there, so I don't know. So I was hoping someone could tell me. Yeah, Wendy couldn't find it either. I don't know where it came from. But it was in the bottom of my envelope. And I'm like, I don't know, guys. If someone could tell me, that would be fabulous. But I don't think anybody knows. We are so close. Why is this taking so long? Jamie's like, you can all stop guessing now. I'll take that little penguin. Oh my gosh, it's like so close. Nope, it's not an off-brand. It's definitely, I don't own any well, I can't say that. I own 2 transfers that are off-brand, and then I have some that Cheryl made me, which are purple. I think they're all purple that Cheryl made me. I have 2 off-brand ones that I still have never used, but I haven't, no, I didn't order, what is it, Mongolia or whatever the other one is. I was pure chalk, and I have a lot of chalk projects, or a lot of chalk transfers and surfaces, and I found more rounds. Guys, look, it's so close. Can you see how close I am? I know it's probably driving you nuts, like, just go for it, girl, but can you see that little bit of a smudge down on her lip? It's like as if she's drooling now. If I could just get that gone. Is waiting for water to boil. Yep. Did someone just mention purple? I don't know. Did we mention purple for something? I missed it if we did. It's so close. Come on. But the dish is getting hot. Get it going from both sides, maybe? It's so close, but it's really getting hot. Oh, a purple transfer. Yes, I did say purple. Yeah, because Cheryl was making, Cheryl made me some specifically just for me, like on my kids' Christmas pajamas. It said, I'm Mom's favorite. And then mine just said Mom. Because all my kids always fight over who's Mom's favorite. Actually, they don't really fight over who's Mom's favorite. They fight over, well, they do. It's always, Brittany says that she is the favorite. Christina says she is the favorite. Olivia says Thomas is the favorite. Maya says Thomas is the favorite. Thomas says Thomas is the favorite. So I got them all t-shirts or I made them all t-shirts at Christmas with their pajama bottoms that said, I'm Mom's favorite. And then some of them took a marker and scratched it out and wrote not. We had a lot of fun with that. It's almost, guys, it's almost. It's just a little streak there. And then what other one? She's given me ones that say sorority. Ones that say Shabby Chic Vintage Chicks. I don't know, she gave me a few ones. Oh, they did the same thing, Sue? So do you have one kid that admits that she is not the favorite, or she thinks she is not the favorite? That's what I should say. Because Olivia is my girl, but it's not that she's lacking self-esteem or anything like that. That girl has self-esteem coming out the yin yang. But she is like, I know I'm not the favorite. I don't know if I really have a favorite. I don't think so. They're all special in their own unique ways, but have I got anyone interested in South Carolina? I don't know. We haven't really talked a whole lot more about that because I am very nervous to book it because I'd have to book it on my credit card. And then if I book that and nobody actually wanted to go, or only 2 people decided to go or something like that, oh, I don't think I could afford that right now. In fact, I know I can't afford that right now. So it would be very scary for me right at the moment. So we haven't talked about much. It's so close. I just can't get it totally dry there. Also, I gotta look at this. There is, okay, there's a little white spot on her lip. Can you see that? It looks like she's got a cold sore on her lip right now. And there's a little bit of hazy right there. If I could just get those dry, we can move along. Come on, girl. That little spot on her lip, though, it's like raised out, so I might have to just flick that off. It's like there was a little chunk. Oh, we're almost dry other than that little spot. So let's see what we can do with this little spot. I don't think I can do that. If I do that, it's going to go white. What do I do, guys? Where's a pin? Let's see if I can poke it. Nope. Angie might be messing it up. Guys, I think I'm just messing this up. Why did Angie do this? Just a second. Angie's gonna work on this now. Did you see that? It was like lifting up. But I couldn't leave that little like blister on her lip. Let me work on this. Just give me a second. This is real life, guys. It's going to happen to you sooner or later. And you'll be like, oh, I remember Angie messing around with that. I'm not alone. Angie had that problem too. I keep it real. That's for sure. I don't just hide the blemish and pretend it doesn't exist. I keep it very real that... So now I'm just putting on a little more here. Goodness gracious. This way when it happens to you. Sorry. It is what it is. I don't know why I'm heating up the back. The back is not what I want heated. Okay, let's shut this off. Set this down here. When did I put out the Alice prints? A while ago. You're trying to think what month to look them up, aren't you? From the sorority. Hi, Bernice. Hi, Alexandria. The Alice ones. April is my guess. I would guess it was April. I haven't done anything with them yet. We should do something with those soon, shouldn't we? I hope I didn't make her lip look worse. Nothing like a precious little angel child with a cold sore. Oh, the journal pockets and stuff. Did I make journal pockets and stuff for that? I don't know if I did. I don't think so. Did I? I don't know, Jamie. I'll have to do it. I'll have to take a peek after. I can't remember. Wendy thinks it was March. Yes, I did. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Your memory is probably a lot better than mine. I hope I didn't give her a cold sore. You've been here for the whole live and you left a request, a prayer request. You left a prayer request here in the comments that I missed, Bernice. Did I miss something? If so, I apologize. I think we're just going to go ahead despite her lip. Oh, you found it. Perfect. Good. Sorry, I was of little help there. Other than I went live and gave you the audience to help you. Oh, for you and your son. Okay, definitely. We will remember you in prayer. Rosario, welcome. Okay, I think we're just going to go ahead and we're going to hope her lip turns out okay. If not, I don't know. I don't know how you fix it after you get that far, so. But we've been drawing things for a long time. But she's got a bobo on her lip. Do you see the bobo? How do I fix that? I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but it was in March? Okay. See, I'm so wrong. Dry, baby girl, dry. Cindy's saying she thinks it'll be fine. I hope so. Because she's so gosh darn cute. Touching it's not gonna, like, I don't know. It's like having a cold sore yourself. Like, are you gonna keep touching it? Probably. All right, let's go ahead and put number 2 on here. And hope she's okay. I think I'm gonna give that a stir. It's looking a little hazy down there. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, no, that's fine. It's just the way it is. All right, let's do this. I should put my glasses on. Oh, I just did it again. Dropped another chunk. It's little things coming off the sides of the bottle. That's what it is. Because I was trying to hold the bottle over so that I don't drip. That's what it is that I keep getting little chunks from. Goodness gracious me. But I don't want to drip on the other stuff. The tray's a little warm because this is drying fast. Get it on there before it dries too fast. Just want to make sure I got it all coated nicely here. I think we're good. Not seeing any dry patches. Okay. Gosh, she's stunning. I almost think she's one of my babies. She's not. But she's so stunning that she could be. I'm being silly. All right. Now we dry this one up. Again, it's better if you were just to put this on and walk away. But for the sake of the live, hi, Treese. Veronica's here too. Okay, here we go. What if I was to put it up higher so that it doesn't heat up as much? I don't know. Let's turn her towards you guys so you guys can look at her pretty face. Oh, I'm seeing a definite dry spot. Glad I turned that. I didn't come far enough up here at all. It's totally dry up there. That's better. That would have been horrible. Trees, you have quite the friends here. I was trying to think of the word, entourage. What a face. Isn't she gorgeous? It was me when I was little. No, it wasn't. I'm such a liar. You had to water your outside plants. I definitely didn't have to water my plants today. I think it finally stopped again, though. I don't hear it crashing and booming. But man, did we get rain today. Just don't want this pan to get too hot. Hi, Joan. Teresa's feeling the love. No crackle yet. This part always makes me nervous because it looks so glossy, right? And even when it's dry, it's going to look so glossy. So it's kind of like, can I touch it yet? Can I not touch it yet? Can I touch it yet? So that's why it's better just to walk away if you can. But for the sake of the live. We're getting there. When are you going to get to bid on the chalk stencils? Okay, so first of all, you're going to have to be in that private group, okay? Are you already into our, what did we call it? Shabby Chic Vintage Chick, or SCVC auction page? Are you already in there? Okay, because that's where it's going to happen. Second of all, it's going to be more than one auction because there is so much stuff. So much stuff. Like, I swear, there is probably over 100 brand new transfers alone. Let alone my gently used ones. Let alone the surfaces. There is a lot of stuff. Brittany and I have really overindulged in chalk stuff. And we're both keeping quite a bit still, too. But, yeah. So, it'll be in a private group. And we're going to have to pick a day. If I want to make more Alice stuff, I could. There's a tip, huh? I haven't checked over. I've been so busy. I haven't got to check up on everybody. Did, Chris Hunter, that's who was going to do it. Chris Hunter was talking about doing an Alice in Wonderland journal. Has she done it yet? Does anyone know? I don't know if she was going to do a workshop or if she was doing lives, but if she has done it, I missed it. But I know she was talking about it, and that's when I was making them. She was talking about it. So way back in March. Not yet? Okay. But I think she has plans, or she did have plans. Maybe her plans have changed. But we were talking about all that yet. I'm not seeing cracks yet. but it's looking dry to me-ish. I might have to take a break soon, though. My back is getting very sore. A second, let me listen. No, I don't hear it. Usually it's like snap, crackle, pop. And yes, I said pock instead of pop. I don't know why. It just came out that way. It's starting. I can hear it. I don't see it, but I can hear it. Oh, there's one. This is the fun part. Oh, there's a whole bunch. This is the fun part. Oh, there goes some on her face. I don't want to overheat it either, so let's let it cool for a second. Oh, I can hear it happening with the cold hitting it too. You have kits for a journal, going to do a big one starting soon. Who said that? Who said that? I can't see the name. Oh, Jamie. You have 3 kits. Oh. Oh, there it goes. Wowzers. There's some crackle, man. Wowzers. I think we're almost good, except for her little chinny chin chin has no crackles on it. Go figure. I've had lots of problems with that freaking chin, haven't I? You tried using fine and crackle on a painted plastic plate, but it did not work out. So you either missed something or you... Oh, I can't see do the see more. Why won't it let me see more? Wait. Or you can't use it on plastic. I don't know that answer. Because I have done it on wood surfaces and I've done it on metal surfaces. I don't think I've done it on plastic. Okay, so you can do it on plastic. That's what Teresa's saying. So I'm not sure what you might have done wrong. Therese, should you be sealing the paint before you put on your crackle? Because I always seal first and then crackle. Maybe that's something. Like, I'm not an expert. Jamie is actually my go-to. This is really hot, guys. I'm going to have to let it cool for a bit. It's really hot. Like, whew, hot. But I have no crackle on her chinny chin chin. I don't know if we really care. I've got crackle through the rows. I've got crackle all around the outside. Her forehead's nicely crackled. Well, it's not bad. Could use a little more. Her eyes definitely are crackled. Her nose has crackle. It's just that chinny chin chin. Yeah. Isn't that funny? It was the last spot to dry for me, and it's the last spot that's going to crackle. You're not an expert either. Yeah, no, we just try and help each other out. Now I do know, oh, there we go. There's a little more. I do know that often when you come back the second day, like don't seal this the first night. Even if I was to wax this, do not seal that yet because it's still going to crackle by tomorrow morning. There we go. We got a little more going on. But when I come back tomorrow morning, this is going to be crackled. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever tried it on plastic. Now, I am going to cool this off again a little bit before we go on to the wax. And I know there's like, I watch a lot of people do this, and they can put on the wax and wipe it back, and that's all they have to do. I find that clear wax is my best friend. Always. Always, always. So, I like clear wax because when I put it in, and if I get any hazing, I can wipe it back with the clear, but it's going to stay in my cracks. Hi, Gail. So did we decide? We have gold. We have bronze or brass. We have, I don't think that would be the one to go with, graphite, because nobody wants gray lines in their face. I don't think silver would be appropriate either. I do have, oh, that's not it. Or I have white gold. What do you think? White gold or brass? Jamie's saying white gold. That's kind of where I was leaning to. Wendy's saying bronze. Okay, so y'all know bronze or brass is my favorite color, okay? But if I'm going to do white gold, I'm going to try that first because I can always put brass on and cover up white gold, but I cannot switch back, okay? So I'm going to go for the white gold first. I love the feel of these. I love these little brushes. I'm going to go with white gold first just because I can always darken it. It's hard to lighten it up after, okay? I'm going to put on my glasses. And can you guys see any of the crack shit, by the way? Can you see them yet? Oh, yeah, you can see those. Isn't that pretty cool? I have to try the micro one sometime, and I have it sitting here, and I just never get around to trying it. Oh, I think this was the one, guys. I think this was definitely the one. Y'all, it is so pretty. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Okay, put it on, wipe it back, and then use clear wax if I need to get rid of any hazing. Okay, let me show you. Can you see that? Like, can you see that okay? Is it showing up for you all? It's this side, so it's gonna be, there we go. Can you see that? Oh, it's perfect. It is so perfect. I haven't tried my micro yet. Nope. Nope. Don't think so. Don't think so. No, I don't think so. I don't think it's been opened yet. Nope, it has not been opened. It's all clean and tidy still. We're going to have to try it sometime. I just don't know what to do it on. We'll find the perfect piece at some point, I'm sure. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, it's so pretty. But like I said, tomorrow morning, there'll probably be even more crackles, so I will go over it again one more time tomorrow morning. Whatever you do, don't put a wet area. If you've got a wet spot on your cloth, don't rub it on here because it will go so hazy, you'll cry because there's no coming back from it. So make sure your cloth is very dry. Okay, see, I've got a lot of haze on there now, and I cannot buff it out. I probably could if I didn't, you know, if I buffed harder, but I'm not gonna buff harder. My shoulder would just so not like that, so I'm just gonna move along and grab a rag. And I'm gonna put some clear wax on here. Not a chunk. Okay. And then you just lightly go over it, and that clear wax is gonna remove any of that haze where you don't want it. Just like that. Oh my gosh, so pretty. She's got the cutest little baby face. And then I believe my husband is away tomorrow again. So, or still, maybe he won't even come home tonight. I'm not sure. But I think tomorrow then we will come on sometime, probably in the morning, and check on this and see if there's more crackle, which I, you know, pretty much know there will be. We'll touch up any of the, adding more, you know, white gold wax if we need to, which I'm pretty sure we will need to. And what else do we need to do? We'll probably go ahead and put the top coat on tomorrow then. So you have to use a solvent-based top coat. And I think I'm going to use the clear glossy. We're going to seal this up. And then Monday, I think we can pour resin on this because I like to leave it for a couple days before I resin it. I'd also like to have a few pieces to resin at the same time. And then before we resin it though, I think we should go around and add some pearls to it. Let's see if I turn on another light here, if that's going to help us see that a little bit better. You'll see those beautiful, oh, there we go. See those beautiful fine lines and crackles in there? Oh. They're so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Okay, so basically all we do at this point is we just leave it. It's also going to need a second coat around here. You don't need to watch me do a second coat. You saw me do the first coat. Once I have that though, we're going to take that same white gold wax. We're going to touch that up on all this outside edge to kind of match with that gold in there. This is going to be an absolutely stunning, stunning piece. Might be one of my best pieces yet. All right, so that's it for tonight. We're going to let this sit overnight in a warm place. My house is actually warm tonight. It's going to do its thing. We'll come back tomorrow morning and we'll work a little more on this. We're also going to work on that jar out there probably tomorrow too. Take it off and see if it's ready to do some decoupaging or some transfers or something on it. I don't even know where we're going with that yet. And then it's going to need one more coat of resin on top of that as well. So is there a champagne? I don't think so. There's a chameleon, I think. Or maybe that's what I was using. Yeah, I was using chameleon white gold. I don't think there's a champagne, but I might be wrong. I can drop the link here for TH Decor, guys. If you happen to use my link, I really appreciate it. It, you know, helps pay for some of my craft supplies so that I can keep going. If you have someone else that you're supporting, that's fine too. It doesn't cost you anything to use my link. It's just a little way of saying that you enjoy my work and you want to help support me. So, all right. Because I'm not using this, I find the wax on these, it does kind of stiffen up. So I'm just going to wrap this in saran wrap tonight so that I don't have to clean the brush and then use it again tomorrow. And that's all my tips and tricks for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this. 9 o'clock. I still feel wide awake, but I have no idea what else I could be doing tonight. So I might just have to go watch TV. Aw, thank you, Sophie. I'm so glad you found me. Okay, let's do another giveaway. So Michelle is getting a birthday present. That was from her earlier one. Mary Jo got it for being the first one tonight. Let's do one more giveaway. Let's scroll down. Scroll down. How many of you have shared this out tonight? Just curious. Anybody sprinkled? Not that I'm giving away a prize for that, but I do want to say thank you if you did. And we will stop right there on Joyce. Joyce, are you watching? Joyce Dadona? Dadona? D''Addona. Joyce. Joyce A. Dadona. If you are still here, make sure you send me a message, okay? Let's do one more. Bam. Sue Watts. Sue Watts. I think you're new, are you not, Sue? I think you said you're new to the page. Sue Watts. At the top of my page, there's a spot that says message me. You are going to want to send me your address, okay? So I need the address from Michelle Withrow, Mary Jo Henniger, Joyce A. Dadona. I'm probably really messing up that name. And Sue Watts. If you all could send me your address, I will get Happy Mail out to you on Monday. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for sprinkling this out. And I will chat with you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.